Good morning. They're doing construction out where I live, and it's gonna be a little noisy this morning. I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you that I was going to get a microphone because I know sometimes my voice trails off, I'm soft spoken, and that happened. It came yesterday, faithful Amazon, bought it yesterday, and then what happened to it? I was so upset yesterday. I really gotta check, like getting upset, like dealing with my son and everything. Terrific and passion on the split because my neighbors are starting to look at me like I'm crazy. And I basically live in like an apartment. So I gotta really stop that. I know they all YT folks. And they just don't understand, y'all. Garden terrific again on the split. But anywho, I was so upset. I couldn't even tell you what he did. Just being a little kid. And then I'm like, we were leaving because I'm like, we can't be in the house. I'm too upset. And terrific again and dating on the split. I'm like, I'm too upset. Let's get out of here. So there was a carnival, and the carnival, terrific and destiny on the split. The carnival, have carnival fairs or whatever. I don't know why they have them this early in my area. They're usually like around or after Memorial Day. But anyhow, the microphone was out there in front of my door from Amazon delivery, and I was like, oh, what is this? And before I even got out, ordered it, and boom, I was like, oh, okay, I got the car open. It's that, and then I had like a little bag of trash, and I put the box in the bag of trash, and then I put the bag in the dumpster. So I was like, so then I got home, and I was like, okay, like tomorrow, I'll do like a video, tarot video, tap into the energies, and went to like take my microphone and put it in my office, and it wasn't in my purse. So I'm like, why isn't this in my purse, And it wasn't in my purse because I put it in the damn trash, and we were already going for so long. So by the time I got to, I did go back up and go and look in the trash can, but so many people here was like bags of trash already in there. So hours that had passed. So I don't know, maybe you accidentally do something now. I feel like I had to share that story with you. I don't know. So, but then that my microphone, I ordered a new one because what I'm supposed to say, like, I didn't get it and I know I got it, I threw it out. They're not going to give me a new one just because I threw it out. Cause I was, sorry, my stage is going today, y'all. See that? It's cleaning the air, y'all. Because I made a mistake, So maybe you guys are going through something where, you might be making mistakes, talking to people, blaming other people for your mistakes. Like, you can't do that, Alright, so a lot of these came out. I'm not sure to take these back. Like, it came out. But it was Flexible Book and Chaos. So basically it's a tower. See that? Book. Oh gosh, I want a library so bad in my house. And flexible. And taking is fire. Interesting. So that was burning my sage, and like I cleaned my cleanse the energy in my home before I read. To make sure like there's nothing's gonna get through. I keep all the blinds full and everything like that. Sunset and Dream. Ooh. Okay. one more. Do you guys get grossed out when people lick their fingers? I just heard somebody say, ew. And worse, I love this card. I think this is such a pretty card. Like growing the tomatoes. I was just saying today's going to be a beautiful day. It's a classic spring day starting off. Loneliness on the bottom. It's starting off really, you know, cloudy and everything like that. But, it's going to be a beautiful day. So, fire, carnival celebration and ceremony. Didn't I just say carnival? I was just talking about the carnival that me and my son went to. Maybe there's carnivals in your area too around this April time. I'm not sure, you know. And then it says sunset, decline, fade, aging. But those lanterns are always there. So like those lanterns always remind me of like the little lantern in the hermit picture. It also always reminds me of getting your deck or your patio ready for springtime. Always, like when I see that. Dream is the other card. It says desire, omen, nightmare, and fantasy. And it's a beautiful beach setting. But I think that like this card is a little bit about like hypervisibility. So, you know, some things aren't as they seem. That's what hypervisibility is. How something is presenting itself is not what it truly is. So that's like the idea of like the grass is always greener. And then worth. So efforts will be rewarded within reach, success lies in hand. And then again, it's like watering. The picture is of this person, this gardener, watering their crop, watering their flowers, because we all know if we don't water things, they won't grow. So for me, right now, I think you might, I think you might be in like big celebratory mood. And, you know, getting, you know, ready to, I know it says decline, fade, and aging, sunset, but I'm really just getting like preparation. So sometimes when people are declining, when they're aging, you know, when they're aging and everything like that, they gotta start getting things in order. And that doesn't necessarily have to do with you, or a specific person in your life going through any type of transition, but you know, just the ideal of that, and being able to manipulate that idea into whatever the celebratory thing is that's going on. But the celebratory thing that's going on might not be all that it is presenting itself to be. The Empress and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so if you're celebrating, you might be Empress energy. You know, you that girl you made, or that guy if you're a guy. You know, there's no gender in tarot. So, and you made, you know, you made it, you're celebrating. Just don't count your chickens before they come home to roost, okay? That's really, ooh, the Four of Wands in reverse was upright. Don't, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, like, don't celebrate too quickly. And not to be negative or anything like that, but just be aware of what's going on, because I hate when I hear a negative read. But everything is rainbows and unicorns. But also remembering to, you will be able to celebrate as long as you, and your efforts will be rewarded, like it says on this card, and success is there, and it's always within reach. Just keep on doing what you have to do, watering yourself, maybe even drinking your water, minding your business, but watering yourself, putting the effort into the things that you have to do, the things that you want to do, so that they can become celebratory or stay in celebratory mood. Okay, here we go, just flipping my cards again today, y'all. The Seven of Wands. Upright fell on the floor. So that's what I'm getting from these cards. So you're in celebratory mood, you're ready to like be lit and just jump for joy. But you know, still keep an eye on your six and continue to work on what you're gonna be working on, because you will be able to reward it. Maybe something that you didn't see coming, like throws a monkey wrench in it type deal. You know how they say that. And you go through, you're going through it. Don't spend too much time in it. Just keep on staying on your path and doing what you have to do, which is harder than people realize. Somebody says, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you have to do." What messages do we have that are clarifying the spirit? Fire. The Page of Swords came out, so that's a lot of truth. But actually, not. It came out in the 700 Dreams. I don't put it there. The Fool and the King of Swords in reverse tried to pop out. And the Two of Swords is upright. Two of Swords is upright. A lot of sword energy, a lot of truth, a lot of clarity. Let's see what comes out. What else do we need to know about fire? Anything else about fire cards? It came out. The Tower and the Four of Swords in reverse. So a lot of people read this Four of Swords in reverse as rest. Four of Swords period as rest. For me, if it's in reverse, he's not laying down anymore. He's kind of like falling on his own swords, right? And I think that means your rest period is up and you need to get into motion. And the Tower, of course, is sudden change. Okay. So where did the Tower come in? And it has something to do about the celebratory or even ceremony or party. And like I said, you're getting prepared for this with this sunset. Maybe it's an outdoor event because I have sunset and dream. Those are both outdoor, the garden, even the bonfires. It's all happening outdoor. Maybe it's at a beach because beach season is coming up. Memorial Day is the next day. The next holiday. And maybe you have a beach house and maybe you're visiting somebody at a beach house, or maybe you're doing something at the beach and it's celebratory. Maybe you're going on vacation or staycation. If you live on the East Coast like I do, we'll go to the beach, just to go because it's so close. Yeah, or I guess other areas of the country might be like that too. So yeah, so there's some type of tower movement that's coming up, and I think something's going on at the beach. There's something to do with the beach or the shore, you guys. Or if you're in like a shore state, like Jersey, thank you for sunset. The Hierophant in reverse in the world. So this is both Taurus energy. Both of these are Taurus energy. So the Hierophant is in reverse and the world isn't. So the world has something to do usually with the internet, right? Yeah, world has something to do with the internet, and the Hierophant is an institution. So I think this has to do with business work, something to tie in with the internet. I'm not getting love here. I'm getting business work, partnerships, this type of visibility. The Page of Swords. More on your dream, please. Type of visibility. Thank you. One more. Just one. We'll try that. It's flipped around. Too many flipped around. Yeah. This is going on at the beach. It has something to do with business. Or just partnership. We'll clarify. And then deck. Too many. The Knight of Swords. And here. There's too many. Okay. One dream, please. Just one, please. One dream, please. Just one, please. Thank you. Justice. Yeah. This is union, partnership, marriage. So something's going on. It's celebratory. I feel like the last time I read, we were talking about a date, and somebody like had was anniversary or something, and somebody didn't take you out on a date, and they had to get this shit right with you because you're not fucking playing around with them anymore. That was the last reading. So yeah, because justice is also a marriage card. It's like the magistrate or whatever. What's worth? What's worth, Spirit? Thank you. What's worth? Oh, too many tempers trying to pop out. Please move down. What's worth? What's worth? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. 6 of Wands and 3 of Wands in reverse on the split, you guys. 6 of Wands is victory and 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. So clearly, you know, success lies ahead. So yeah, you're going to be victorious, of course, right? That's weird. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. Passion, energy, fast moving. Oh, too many. Oh, okay. Too many in my lap, too. Alright, I'm just gonna shuffle and pull. On the split, 5 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. One more. Page of Wands in reverse. And 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so King of Wands and Page of Wands. So you have Knight of Wands. You have Page and Knight energy. And they're in the same landscape, the same environment. So messages and passion. Messages around your passion. I don't know. I feel like you are in some type of partnership or union with someone that you work with, and I don't know if this is romantic because we got Death, the Devil, it's romantic, Judgment in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Secrets. Yeah, y'all, what y'all doing? Who you doing it with? Don't look at me like that. Who are you doing it with? Alright, let's see. The Lovers in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. And 9 of Cups in reverse. For the celebratory. So this is a union. It's in jeopardy. Okay, with this Tower. Again, I think it's back to that energy that we were talking about before. Something is happening. Okay? It's in jeopardy because you got the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment in reverse. It's not a restful period, but you're not sad. So whatever's happening, you're happy that it's happening. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant. 10 of Pentacles. Temperance. And 7 of Wands in reverse. You're not fighting it. So whatever it's going to lead to, is whatever this is, that's a celebratory thing, it is in jeopardy, but you're not fighting it. You're still going to make your way through it, and it's going to lead to the 10 of Pentacles, like balance, reassurance, even spiritual success. And you're, like I said, you're not fighting it. You got the 7 of Wands in reverse, so there's nothing deceptive about it. I think whatever this is something that you have to go through. And you realize, like, listen, I have to go through this. Reading the Page of Swords and Justice is clarify By Seven of Pentacles, yeah, hard work, stability. Ace of Swords, more truth, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So again, that usually talks about work situations, and getting guidance from somebody. It's a teacher teaching thing to somebody. So Three of Pentacles is, like a balance of a card, right? It's a third party situation. Something is going on, but you're letting it play out. You're letting it play out. King of Wands is Eight of Swords. Page of Wands is Ten of Cups. Yeah. So you're in your head about it, but success doesn't lie in hand, and you know that you have to let it pay out. You're going to get your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's just like everything you want in life. And then, I'm not taking it out. Fuck that. I mean, it is a 10. It does come up. Oh, shit. Talks about completion. So the Two of Pentacles trying to hop out on the floor, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Two more. One more. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So what the hell? And Three of Swords in reverse. So, okay, that's confusing me, because that's confirmation that it is a work thing, because Eight of Pentacles, but again, there's like some type of third party heartbreak. I don't know what it is, because Death in reverse is on the bottom, so that's not changing, that's not transformation. So definitely advice then is going to be, you see my cards, I'll put them right here. I'll put the advice cards up. I'll put them, I don't know, I still have to work this out, y'all. Death in reverse. Oops. Sorry about that. And Judgment. That's your advice. You also have the Fool, which is a new beginning. So a new beginning is coming. You're not going to have to change or transform. It's going to bring balances. It's going to bring judgment, clarity, the right things. So whatever it is you're going through, you just got to go through it, guys. You know? That's what it is. I don't know if this is romantic. I don't know if this is romantic. Is this romantic? It says Run is a pest. Yield, music and flowers. Gossip, rumors. Show. Interesting. Countryside. That's one threat. The snake. I don't think this is romantic. I don't. If it is, this is a fucked up person you have in your life trying to get and stay in your drawers. I think this is work. I think something's going on with work. You are working your way through it, and you know that whatever is happening, you're gonna let it play out because you know that it's supposed to happen. 23:47 on the clock. All right. Best of luck to you all. This is Laila Bentley Tarot. I hope this message finds you. If it was meant for you, or if you know someone that it would resonate more with, please share it with them. I want to get my views and my likes up. And yeah, I just hope that this taps into your energy and it finds you. And just know that the workplace is hard to navigate and it's hard to find a job when you lose one or you need one, but everything happens in divine timing. 24 on the clock. Thank you guys. Laila Bentley Tarot. This is all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. I hope if it found you, you got what you needed out of it, or you got something out of it. Thanks. Bye.